Hi folks, Greg Lloyd here, professional piano player and creator of classical to jazz piano, with a quick tip for you to help you along with your jazz piano journey. Are you looking for some awesome jazz licks? Can you read music? Well, if this is you, then stick around because I'm going to show you 5 awesome altered jazz licks in the key of C for a C7 right now. All right, so before we kick off, make sure that you download the free guide below, print it off, and you're good to go. Plus, do subscribe, hit that bell, and the like button. All right, so learning jazz piano can be confusing and difficult. The jigsaw of jazz education can be hard to put together. So I thought I would help you all along today with this quick tip with these 5 licks with the altered scale for the C altered. Okay, so let's get going. So what is the altered scale? So I'm going to run through it here in the key of C for today, and all the licks are going to be using this scale in the key of C, so C altered scale. So Wikipedia says in jazz, the altered scale, or the supralocrian scale, that's another name for it, is a 7-note scale that is a dominant scale where all the non-essential tones have been altered. So this means that it comprises of 3 essential tones, which in this case is the C, which is the 1, the 3, and the flat 7th. All right, they're your essential tones that define the dominant 7 chord. All right, and that all the other chord tones or all the other notes have been altered. So that pretty much sums it up. So you've got your 1, 3, and your flat 7. Then you've got a flat 9, sharp 9, and then a flat 5. And a sharp 5, and then it comes back to the root again, all right? So that's a pretty cool thing. So there it is there, okay? There's your scale. So 1, flat 9, sharp 9, 3, flat 5, sharp 5, flat 7, and an 8 or a 1. Now, a cool thing to remember about this is that it's a 7th mode of the ascending melodic minor. So if you go to the melodic minor of D flat, so you got here it is here on the way up, you see. Now in jazz as well, we don't swap it coming back down like you do in classical. All right, so coming back down, you'd swap it to that on the way back down. But if you're doing classical, but with jazz, we just leave it when it goes up and comes back down, and we call that the jazz minor. So that's another little added tip there, okay? So we call that the jazz minor. But we're talking about the C altered scale for today. So the C altered is the 7th mode of the melodic minor going up, all right? So you can check that out. So what's the 7th note of this scale? So there it is there. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to bring it down the octave, and we're going to start on that. There we go there. There's our C altered scale, or C supralocrian. I like to use altered, but other people use supralocrian as well. So you just have to remember that. Okay. So I'm going to show you 5 awesome licks now, right? That use these notes only, and it's not going to have any chromatic passing tones at all. So I'm going to be using all of those notes, and I'm going to do it on a 4-bar pattern. So it's going to have 2 bars of C7. And it's going to have 2 bars of F minor 7, okay? So 2 bars of C7 and 2 bars of F minor 7. So when we get to the F minor 7, the scale we're going to play is F Aeolian, okay? Which is the 6th mode of the major scale of A flat, okay? So you've got your A flat major scale, all right? And then you start on F, and then you play it there, okay? There's your F Aeolian, okay? So you can also look at it the other way, where you can look at it with the numbers. So you go in the key of F, which is normal F major scale, and then you go 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and an 8 or a 1, okay? So there's your F Aeolian, okay? I'm going to use 2 bars of C dominant 7, sharp 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, then to an F minor 7. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what these licks are going to use. These 5 awesome C altered licks. All right, so let's get going. All right, so here we are. Here's lick number 1 of the 5 awesome C altered licks. All right, so okay, so I'm going to use the 3rd and the flattened 7th only for the dominant 7 for this, and then I'm going to use the flattened 7th on the bottom and then the flattened 3rd on top for the F minus 7. Okay, you see that there? Cool. 3, 4. Okay, and then 3, 4, F minus 7 again. All right, so I'm just going to run it out of time here, just so you can hear the notes. So, and then. Okay, so what are these notes? I have them written underneath there with the numbers. So I've got the fingering written on top, which is completely optional. But underneath you can see I've got sharp 9, flat 9, sharp 9, flat 9. That's what's happening here. I'm just going to sort of explain what I'm going. Sharp 9, flat 9, sharp 9, flat 9, flattened 7th. Lovely. Okay, and then I'm doing flattened 7th, sharp 5, flattened 7th, sharp 5, 3, flat 9, 1, flattened 7th. All right, and that's all from relation to the C root because we're on the C7 chord. Okay, and then we've got to swap it to the F minor chord where I'm playing the Aeolian scale and I'm resolving it onto a flattened 3. Okay, that's what's happening there. So here we go. So and then. All right, so lovely. Okay, yeah. So there's lick number 1. So I have a little band here. So I'm just going to. It's on a bossa nova rhythm, and it's at 100 beats per minute. It's just so I thought I'd put in the band just so you can hear it with the root notes. Okay, so here's lick number 1. I'm just going to run through it with the band just so you can have a quick listen. So there's lick number 1, okay? So now I'm just going to fly through the licks now. I'm just going to quickly show you what they are, and we're just going to run through them, all right? So let's move on to lick 2. So here's lick number 2. Lick number 2 is, with the left hand's going to be all the same all the way through with these 5 licks, and we're using the same chord progression all the way through, okay? So lick number 2, here it is here. So... All right, so what's going on there? I've got the root, the flat 9, the root, the flattened 7th, sharp 9, natural 3 up the top, and then a root again, or the 1. So, nice. And then for the next bit, I've got a little triplet run moving down the altered scale there, okay? Okay, lovely. All right, so I've got a root here for the bar 2, and then a flattened 9, root, flattened 7th, root, flattened 7th, sharp 5, flattened 7th, sharp 5, flat 5, sharp 5, flat 5, and it resolves to the 9 on the F minus 7. Lovely. And then root 4, and then 9 again. Dun, dee, do, dee, I always like that kind of sound, like do, do, dee, die. Lovely. Okay, so here's the from the beginning. And then lovely. All right, so I'm going to put it on with the band. All right, so let's have a quick listen. Nice. Okay, there's lick number 2. Great. Okay, let's move on to lick number 3. Okay, so lick number 3. So again, like I mentioned, the left hand's exactly like it was, and we're going to start this one with a sharp 9. All right, then to 3, and then to 1, and then flat 9, sharp 9, E, so 3, and then a sharp 5, and then a flat 9. Okay, so you got 1. Nice. And then I'm coming back to the root, and then to a flattened 7th, sharp 5, 3, sharp 9, flat 9, and then coming down to the sharp 5, and to the flattened 7th, and then to the 5th of the F minor 7 there. Yeah, so you got that 1 and nice. Okay, all right, so let's have a put on the band and let's have a quick listen. Yeah, okay, so there it is there. Lovely, okay. So there's lick 3. Now moving on to lick 4. Okay, so lick number 4, okay? So left hand's exactly how it was, but at the end of this one, because the A flat is interrupting with the left hand here, see that down in bar 3? I've left out the 3 in the left hand, okay? I didn't want to move the A flat down there because it's a bit too low, okay? It sounds a bit too muddy, so just for this exercise, I just left it out. If you want to put a root note in, it might work, but for this, just play the E flat because you can see there it's sort of crossing over. Okay, so what's going on with this one is with the right hand you've got a 3, then you've got a flat 5, 3, sharp 9, sharp 5, and then a flattened 7th, root, flattened 9, and then a root, and then coming to a 3rd down the octave, flat 5, sharp 5, flattened 7th, sharp 5, and then a flattened 9, sharp 9, 3, sharp 5, and then a 3. It's kind of hard to say all this stuff out loud, by the way, so fast. Sharp 9, flat 9, all this kind of stuff. So, and then we're coming to the F minor, and then it goes to the flattened 3, and then to a 4, then a 3, and then a flattened 7th, and then a 5th, and then a flattened 3, 4, and with this kind of thing going on. And then it comes down to the... Okay, I'll do that again one more time. And then to the... Okay, so it's all out of time there. It's a bit of a hard one. This is the hardest one. Okay, let's do it one more time. Out of time. And then... Okay, you can hear it there, okay? So let's have a look, put it on with the band. Yeah, lick 4. Moving on to lick number 5. So, lick number 5 is back to the original left hand. There's no sneaky things with the left hand here. And so we've got the root, and then we've got the sharp 9, then the flat 7, flat 9, sharp 5, root, flat 5, flat 7, 3, sharp 5, sharp 9, flat 5, flat 9, 3, 1, flat 9, and then 5 for the F minor, flat 6, flat 7, flat 6, 5, all right, and then flat 7th and a 5th, all right. So this one, it's sort of moving down in thirds a little bit, and then at the end it varies, okay. It's kind of... And here it varies. Okay, there it is there. I'll just do it nice and slowly out of time again. 1 and is there. Okay, so let's put on the band and see what it sounds like. Oh, okay, so there it is, lick number 5. There's all your 5 licks. Awesome. I mean, how cool are they? All right. So if you are enjoying the content on this channel, then please do subscribe and click that bell to be notified when all the new videos arrive. This will help me, help you, because as the channel grows, I'll be able to focus on it more, therefore giving you more and more awesome content like this. Also, do check out the Facebook and Instagram links below. And of course, the website, classicaltojazzpiano.com. Plus, as this is a new channel, and I really want to help you guys cut through all of the confusion and transform your piano playing. So, do you have a question on jazz piano? You know, what are you stuck on? Let me know below in the comment area, or you can email me at greg@classicaltojazzpiano.com. Okay, so I hope these 5 C altered licks have helped you a little bit, and I'll see you soon, all right? So take it easy.